for white people, like when white people come to the table and address racism, address white supremacy, we centralize ourselves. Like we make it all about us. We indulge in this guilt. We do a lot of navel gazing. We feel real good about ourselves that we're even having that discussion, and it's asinine. But more asinine would be a bunch of white people celebrating black love or black beauty. That would get on your nerves probably even quicker. So I think it's a question of like audience and goals. I think that if you can get white people to the table to even articulate anything about white supremacy, there's an opportunity there. And the next question is, how do you get them past self-satisfaction over talking about this and get them to ally themselves in a significant way with the cause, do any kind of ground, on the ground work, do anything other than feel satisfied that they have jumped the fence in their own impressions in terms of privilege and are no longer part of the problem but now part of the solution. What solution? They don't know. They don't really care. They just know that they like bought a fucking Talib Kweli CD and now they're like, it's all good, Yeah. So I think the question is, when you get white people willing to even say those words, what's the next step? I think as depressing as it sounds, I think there's no way to get white people to do this work without being incredibly self-centered about it, without first feeling like really proud of themselves for being there. The same reason that like white folks move to like some part of Oakland or some part of Brooklyn or some part of St. Louis or some part of wherever the fuck and feel really good that they're in a diverse community. And paradoxically, the white people who most need to be hit over the head with like reams and reams and reams of statistics about inequality, about the pervasiveness of structural inequality in this country are not the people moving to those communities, and they're not the people invested in any conception of whiteness as a culture, whiteness as anything. They want to semantically divorce themselves from that as quickly as possible and immerse themselves in something else that looks as different from it as they possibly can. But you've got to, I think, indulge them for a minute, let them feel proud of themselves, and then be like, all right, like, now that shit is over. Now, like, what are you going to do?